Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Troje, and today is a very late night stream, because now I'm playing, and today, well, tonight, there's going to be a lot of corrections tonight, yeah. Tonight I am playing Wise X Nordics, and I've been a fan of the Wise series since I've played, 8. I really wish I could have played like the rest of them, just to see what this boy's travel life was like, because he's done a lot for this world, that's for damn sure. But anyway, I don't know much about this. I've actually tried to refrain myself from like knowing too much, because I love going into these like just blind and enjoying the game and the story. And so I'm going to play this. I'm probably not going to commentate much, because this will probably be a lot of voice, you know, going in. So I'm going to go ahead and just let that do it. And I'm just going to enjoy the show. I'm going to try to commentate if I can and when I can. But mostly I'm just going to be like just playing along for the ride. So forgive me if I'm silent. Also, I probably won't be streaming long. This will probably be a pretty short stream. But I just got this game and I wanted to play a bit and share it with you all too from the beginning. And hopefully going forward as well. Sure, I don't know what that means. Also, I didn't say this because I actually meant to say this too. These types of games, I don't play normally. Like, sure, I go through a story, but I grind a lot on these type of games. So I probably won't be going through like the whole story so fast. I'm probably gonna be like chilling out and grinding every now and then. Let's see what's up.
天気は上々。爽やかな潮風、この開放感、新たなる旅立ちって感じだな。アドル、お前さんの話に乗ってよかったぜ。もう随分とエステリアに閉じ込められてたからな。
誘ってよかったよ。
ああ。
Oh shit, they gave him some lines. They gave him vocals.
本当にいろいろなことがあったが、お前さんには感謝してるよ。こんな晴れやかな気分は久しぶりだぜ。
アドル君、ドギ君、二人ともここにいたのか。
I'm probably gonna try to change the language settings.
こんなに間近で見られるなんてね。
They don't know well, but if they do good.
これほど大きな船が浮かんでるなんて今も信じられないよ。一体どんな魔法なんだい？
そりゃまあ、フレア先生は生まれてからずっとフィースで暮らしてたもんな。俺なんかよりよっぽど。
あ、それです。
その通り。地上にいられること自体、私にとって奇跡のようなものさ。ましてや、こうしてセルセタの花の原種を探しに行ける日が来るなんてね。
セルセタの花、確か薬草の一種でしたっけ？グリアとイスパニの国境にある樹海が原産地とかなんとか。
うん。君たちがそこへ向かうと聞いて、いても立ってもいられなくてね。ぜひこの目で確かめたいと思い、 便乗させてもらったんだ。
アドル顔負けの行動力ですな。
Now, for those who don't know, because I know this due to some reading by accident. So for those who don't know, despite this one being the 10th one in the series, this one actually takes place between another story, another of the earlier adventures. Anyway. I can't remember which one, but I know it takes place earlier. So it's highly chanced that a lot of the Ys or Ys or however you want to pronounce the series, there's a good chance that a lot of the other chapters or parts, I should say, they'll be different. Language. Oh, they do have English. Yay.
I'm on it! I'm on it! I'm on it!
Alright, cool. I'll go with that. Just making sure. Oh, that's nice. So you can just walk close to them and they'll automatically speak. That's cool. Okay, so here's some specific. What do you say? It may seem sadder, but it's also very important.
Ah, a passenger. Having a pleasant voyage, I hope? You appear to be a seasoned traveler for a boy your age. So my hunch was correct. This may be no surprise to you then, but we have some extraordinary sights coming up shortly.
Oh? What's that over there? Mountains? No, wait. I think those are islands.
Attention all passengers.
Yep, that's the voice I'm used to hearing. I can't even front. I first heard Dogi in English, and that's all I can hear him in now. Even if he goes in sub, it just sounds weird. Even if subs was first, like hearing him in English just sounds much more normal for me.
I am your captain, Victor LaSalle. Allow me to express my gratitude to you for sailing with us on the Adamas today. If you look to our left-hand side, you'll find Obelia Gulf, famous for its sprawling archipelago.
You know what, now I'm thinking about it, like, with hate. He should have stopped using shit. He should have, since getting on a ship never seems to end well for him.
This current bout of clear weather lets us see the myriad patches of land, both large and small, that populate these waters. It will be quite some time yet before the ship arrives at our destination in Celceta. So until then, we invite you to bask in this scenic tapestry of blue seas and beauteous islands. Understood. Let's make haste.
My word! What a magnificent sight!
Obelia Gulf, huh?
Sure doesn't disappoint. But that reminds me, Adel. You said you were looking for a Western archipelago before you came to Asteria, right? Is there any chance this might be... Whoa! A little close for comfort, don't you think? How's a guy supposed to take in the sights like this? Hey, Adel.
Men, prepare to hunt. Behold thy foes with steady hearts. Fear not thy fate, for life and death are the deities to decide. Those who fall with valor shall be ushered into their divine kingdom. Now, shout forth the name of our god!
Har!
Huh?
It can't be!
Pirates!
So he did hire mercenaries.
Shield wall! Charge!
Stay behind us, Doc!
Right. Thank you.
Oh? You another one of them mercs?
Bit on the puny side, ain't he? Sure you know which way to hold that thing, little fella?
What a joke. The big lug behind him would be more worth our...
What difference does that make? You've still got a blade at the ready
no.
either way.
Why did they ruin it? Oh, damn, English did not give them voices. God damn it.
Enough chit-chat. Let's make this quick.
Okay.
How's that?
No way. No way. What a joke. Damn it all. Rotten punk. You're in for it now.
You bumbling louts! How long does it take to handle one sellsword trying to play bodyguard?
Our fault, ma'am. The kid's a lot tougher than he looks.
Oh, really? Fine then. I'll take care of him myself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember pressing that one. Okay.
Done saying your prayers? You're pretty skilled.
Whoa! Here it comes!
Whole lot of fuss for one small...
Try not to lose that red head of...
Princess. I must ask that you stand down. That boy appears to be no...
What?
We have already apprehended the captain. Right this way.
So those are pirates. This is my first time encountering them in the flesh.
Oh boy, we're in a real jam now.
Ugh.
Captain Victor LaSalle. I thought we had an agreement. There's a toll for sailing these waters. And you promise never to skip out on it again.
Hold on a moment! This is the last time, I swear! Whatever you do, just let me live!
We both already know how this goes. Any room you had to parley was forfeit the minute you put those mercenaries on your payroll.
Stay your hand, boy. Those are no mere pirates. They're the Balta Sea Force.
You know, for me, his outfit's pretty interesting. I'm used to seeing him in red. But then again, I only did play 8 and 9. So, yeah, I mean, who knows? Probably he did have different colored clothes.
Woof! I'm stuffed. Guess good eats are a given when you set up town by the ocean. The stuff you get further inland just doesn't compare to fresh seafood.
That aside, it would seem we're going to be stranded here for the time being.
Yeah. Who'd have guessed the Adamas was cruising through these waters illegally? Obviously, the captain already paid the ultimate price for that. But I hear they're even seizing his ship as compensation for all those unpaid tolls.
It leads me to wonder what the story is behind this Balta Sea Force. To their credit, they did let Adel loose after determining he was merely a passenger.
Doesn't make those lugs any less high and mighty, though. If they look like pirates and plunder like pirates...
Like Normans, you mean?
Normans, you say?
They're a lawless people from the north with incredible seafaring know-how. Word is, they've looted their way not just here, but across the entire North Sea. Raiding towns, pillaging churches, kidnapping innocents. None of it is beneath a Norman. And the Balta Sea Force makes up just one faction among them.
Sounds like your typical pirates to me. How do they get away with it?
I was given to understand that the entire region of Glia fell under Roman Imperial control.
Rumor has it that not even the Empire would dare to defy the Sea Force. The Normans have had an iron-fisted grip on Obelia Gulf for ages now. Some say that it spares us from suffering under Roman rule, but they don't speak for everybody.
Hey, did you hear about what happened to the Adamas?
I did. Captain LaSalle was treading a dangerous line. He simply reaped what he sowed, if you ask me.
Won't argue with that.
Still, it's hard not to feel for the guy.
Those pirates had no right to waltz in like they owned these waters and demand... Why should any of us have to play along?
Shush! I can sympathize, but that sort of talk is best kept to yourself.
Oh, what did I do to deserve being born in Karnak of all...
I see what you mean. Doesn't sound like they get the warmest reception around here.
I'm sorry, guys. I probably skipped that, but I read it faster than he finished. That happens sometimes.
As would be the case in any town, though this one does seem to have its fair share of hardships. It does have its charms, yes. The bevy of islands we saw from the ship, for instance, were absolutely breathtaking.
Oh, yes, that's true. We locals are so used to the view that it often slips our minds.
That reminds me, Missy. These islands wouldn't happen to come with any unusual myths or lore, would they? Our little group's got a special interest in that sort of thing.
Is that your reason for traveling, maybe? I can't guarantee there's anything that'll live up to your expectations, but... let's see... Aha! If it's run-of-the-mill folktales you're after, I have just the one.
Really now? Do share.
Well, legends tell of what's known as the Sea King's Throne. The throne is said to be hidden away on one of the islands here in Obelia Gulf. Supposedly, whoever finds and sits upon it will have their wishes granted.
Oh-ho! That's some juicy stuff. How about it, Adel? This do anything for you? That's the spirit. We got plenty of time to kill, so what the hey?
Hold on a moment. It really is just a story.
Oh, what's the harm? Let them chase their dreams. That's what being young is all about.
Heck, back when I was their age, I...
Forgive him. He's had a few ales too many, it seems. Say that throne really exists, though. What would you wish for, Rosalind?
Huh? Me? Well, for our humble little business to prosper, of course. What else?
Brings a tear to my eye, it does.
Renee must be proud. It's easy to see why you're Rooseveri's poster girl.
Makes me want to spend 3 days and nights drinking this tavern down to its last drop. And I do it all with a smile. The more they rake in the cash, the happier Rosalind gets.
How sweet!
I'm probably gonna play this for like an hour.
I think you've had quite enough of
20.
one day.
Not gonna stay on for too long.
Our apologies for bothering you, gentlemen.
Nah, it's all good.
Like they mentioned, my name is Rosalind. I'm the daughter of the owners. The three of you are going to be lodging with us tonight, right? If you have any issues during your stay, anything at all, just let me know. You mean that story about the throne? You're really... Well, I'd better get back to work. Relax and unwind as long as you need.
Such a capable young lady. Reminds me of Lilia back home.
By the way, Adel, I know this Sea King's throne is a big deal and all, but we got some other things to take care of first if we're sticking around. The travel funds we scrounged up were only enough to get us to Celceta.
Quite right. With that in mind, I plan to pay the local clinic a visit. Upon our arrival, I noticed a flyer that said they were recruiting medical practitioners.
Well, ain't that convenient? Doesn't really solve the issue for us two, though.
Are you youngsters in need of work?
Yeah. You got any leads?
Well, both the harbor and the town militia are hiring at the moment. The docks are always short on labor. I'm certain a brawny fellow such as yourself would be a welcome addition. And the red-haired lad is a swordsman, no? The militia's been on the hunt for temporary recruits, I believe.
No joke? That's great! Thanks for the tip!
Seems we have a few promising candidates.
Sure do. Let's get out there and follow up on them once we're done taking a load off.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get used to all the buttons. Take that there. Oh, okay, so automatically opens. That's interesting.
Alright, you two. This is where we split up for now.
Indeed. I'll be heading to the local clinic. I may just take a look around town as well, seeing as we're extending our stay.
Let's aim to meet back up around dinner time then. Adel, I'm guessing you're also gonna...
Me. Seek me.
Adel, you good? A voice? I didn't hear anything.
There's no shortage of noises out here.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's time to start scoping this place out. You probably plan to wander the streets a bit yourself before checking in with them. Catch you both later then.
Sorry. Again, I apologize. I keep forgetting.
I've got to say, the quality of these Spanish leather goods is on a whole other level.
One might say the same of Obelian seafood. Rich flavors, firm to the touch. It is simply unparalleled. Rome and Hispani may be at odds right now, but I believe our transaction today has proved mutually beneficial.
To be perfectly honest, our middleman here deserves all the credit for making this deal happen.
That attire is...
Well spotted. I am indeed a Norman. However, I find that being a tradesman suits me far better than waving an axe about.
That's good to know. They say Normans are first-class mariners. No doubt that expertise slots in perfectly.
I'm flattered to hear you say so.
I'm sorry, that buttering up actually annoyed me.
It's thanks to the Balta Sea Force that we're still able to do business like this during wartime.
And it's not like the actor, it's just like literally the character. I did not like that. I did.
They're the ones who make sure ships from both sides can travel these waters safely.
Not having those persnickety Roman officials around to stick their oars in has been heaven sent for us as well. I very much look forward to your continued patronage.
You and me both, pal.
And let's not forget to keep our friends from the Sea Force in the loop, too.
On a separate note, Romes, the militia recently informed me that an incident has blocked the highway out of town. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you have an important negotiation to attend in that direction?
Well, well, word gets around fast. It's nothing I'm not aware of. In fact, I've already asked the militia for an update on the situation. Shouldn't be long before they report back.
Oh, there's another one down there. I'm just being nosy. So, I know eventually I'm gonna like see the rest of this place if it all pops up, but right now I'm going to actually pause this reel and I'll be right back. I'm going to save this too long. Alright, be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry. I am back. I had to get me something to drink as well. Oh, there we go. Excuse me. Doggy.
You there, with the red hair. Well, here's an unfamiliar face. You must be one of the passengers from the Adamas. Is everything all right? They didn't hurt you, did they?
Sorry for calling to you out of nowhere like that. We each have a child about the same age as you, so our motherly instincts kicked in.
Honestly, who do those Balta hooligans think they are, wreaking havoc left, right, and center? They impose an exorbitant toll on every vessel crossing Obelia Gulf, and plunder anyone who flouts it.
Some ships, like the Adamas, will try and make their way through without drawing attention. But when they're found out, they wind up like Captain LaSalle.
I mean, I can kind of guess why anybody doesn't fight back, but I still kind of want to ask.
That's for sure. Once you're dead, that's it. Nothing else to be done.
Ironically enough, the Balta Sea Force would have escorted them personally had he paid the toll. In that sense, they do their part to maintain order throughout the Gulf, which is why the Roman Empire turns a blind eye. When all is said and done, as long as we live here, those brigands' word is law.
There are far fewer instances of pillaging than before now. So we can only assume this is for the best. Still, it would be nice if our mayor could put his foot down every once in a while.
I pity the man. Having to deal with our complaints and the Sea Force's demands has him between a rock and a hard place.
Well, that's what he signed up for when he took on the job. Anyway, you just be sure to stay out of their line of fire.
Yeah, that's what I say. But they don't know who I am. Me and staying out of trouble do not mix. Like a hop.
Oh, you got a job for us? Huh? Wait a second. Don't tell me. You're here to sign up for the militia, right? Never seen you around before. But I think we're about the same. The name's Gren. How about you? Adel, huh? Man, oh man, you've just gotta enlist! We could really use it. Wait, what's with the long face? Ugh. It did used to be slightly better for what it's worth. But the mayor slashed our budget in order to keep the militia from being overfunded. When the Balta Sea Force says jump, he asks, how high? It's pathetic enough to drive you to tears.
I mean, okay. Look, I'm sorry guys. I'm thinking of this from the character's point of view. And as me as the character. Just because, you know, I love roleplay games. I love just the roleplay. But yeah, I mean, they need money. They're not trying to get into anything big. And they are in need of money. And, yeah, he used his sword, so that's what he said. So yeah, I think it was good.
You mean it? I knew I liked you for a reason. The only problem is, our commander and the others are out at the moment. They should be here tomorrow, though. So feel free to swing by again around noon. Call it a hunch. But I've got a feeling you and I are gonna be fast friends. Calling all youths! A career in the Karnak militia awaits you!
Seek me. This way. Seek me. Right here. Find me.
doggy? Are you good, doggy?
How's that? How's that?
Swordsman, can you hear me? Bestow you mana, enough power.
Let me use Quest.
I'm sorry. I don't... any details. My name? Leela. Who are you? Adol. Search Island. Come find help. In go.
So it's a cell phone with a low battery.
So the shell spoke to you. How very curious. As for this mana you mentioned, can we assume it's some form of magic?
Well, of course it is. You only just got it a little while ago. That wolf you fought that just wouldn't die has me hung up too. I talked up a storm with the guys down at the docks, but none of them mentioned anything close to that.
It may well be that something is actively unfolding as we speak.
The Balta Sea Force, Mana, an undead wolf, and a girl named Leela. Doesn't seem to tie in with that Sea King's throne we heard about earlier, either. It's just mystery after mystery around here. You know what that means. Here I always thought adventure was something you had to seek out. But whenever you're around, Adol, it seems to find us instead. Nothing like a little intrigue to spice up a trip. Finding that girl's gonna be a tall order, though. This Gulf's got more islands than you can shake a stick at.
The first step is to gather information. You'll also be in need of a ship.
I'll put my new job down at the harbor to use and poke around for some intel.
As for myself, the Azrat Clinic has hired me on as a temporary physician. I'll see if I can't find someone in town who's willing to lend us a hand.
Sounds like a plan. Let's kick things off first thing tomorrow morning, Adol.
Alright, I actually do want to stream more, don't get me wrong, I really do. But it's like 1 o'clock and I gotta get ready for work tomorrow, so I gotta get off. It sucks, I wanna keep going, I wanna find out what happens more! But I guess this is where stuff ends. So guys, I'll catch you all later. I hope you all have a good time, and I hope you all actually enjoyed this prologue with me. Things is just getting started. I'm going to be streaming more later. I don't know if it'll be later today. It'll definitely be later on tomorrow evening, or this evening, considering it's technically 1 o'clock, so it's already a new day. But yeah, like later on this evening, I'd say around like 7 to 9. Not 7 until 9, but it'll be 7 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Somewhere along that timeline, I'll be streaming again today. I'll be streaming Dragon Age today, because that's when I'll finally be able to play it. But until then, I will see you all another time. Later.